Hey y'all, it's me on a happy Tuesday. It's the real deal. Oh, shucks. Y'all know who I am because y'all the real deal. Man, I don't need no introduction. It's about y'all. I'm bringing y'all back live. You know we got to talk about Letecia Stauch. Now y'all know Letecia Stauch. Don't throw me crazy. This whole trial. Why? Because I'm into the trial. We into the trial. Letecia Stauch. Now let me get into this content. Let me explain you about this content. Real deals. See, Letecia Stauch representative presents their case, their testimony. Let me change it to presents its testimony. They put its testimony, okay? Testimony, okay? That's what we're going to change it to, y'all. We have Letecia Stauch, representative, presents its testimony. How about it? Everybody, now real deals. Now y'all know we've been following Letecia Stauch case, and you all know that Letecia Stauch used to be, was, had been, has been a stepmother to Gannon. Gannon is Al's son. And y'all know this, right? Now this is a friendly content, right? It's for news reporting purposes, criticism purposes, entertainment purposes. Yes, I say entertainment purposes. And community purposes. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to tell y'all something. Now, Letecia Stauch didn't make the responsible decision. She didn't make the responsible decisions when it came down to Gannon's son, her stepson. Okay? She's a person that likes to blame others. But if he was getting on her nerve, just because you love the father and you don't want to get yelled at, you still need to tell him your issues. Y'all got to learn how to go to somebody with your problem. Because sometimes you can't take over the problem when you have problems of your own. Okay? Mental health is very serious now. That don't mean you're crazy. Mental health can occur at any age level. So what we're going to do is I'm going to turn my music down. Y'all know I love music. Turn it down. I'm not going to turn it off. Now look, real deal. I really appreciate you all interacting in this Letecia Stauch Gannon stepmama case. Because some of you all are stepmothers out there. And you're dealing with kids with a little major, issues, illnesses that you can't control. But you'll do anything to satisfy the stepfather till sometimes it can make the irresponsible decision for you where there are consequences behind your situation. Okay, so what we're about to do is listen to the decision making of the defense team that has been representing Latasha. I've been checking them out over there, y'all. I've been checking them out. I've been wondering, are they for Letecia Touch? Or they are not? I think they are. Here we go. Let's watch this. Please don't be afraid to speak your opinion. Your opinion matters to me. Okay? All right.
expert opinions shall be disclosed, and the basis for those and the breadth of those. And typically that means that if it's not in your report, you don't even talk about it. Um, and I've looked through the report. There's not a mention of a softball incident in your report. There is a mention of the shelf falling on her head. Mr. Delaney in a minute is going to tell me that you should be able to talk about the softball incident because it's mentioned in the CMHIP report. I understand that, but you don't have any opinions in any reports that you issue that reference how the softball incident play into your opinions. Does that answer your question? Okay. Okay. And we have two options. Sit next to it. No, fine. Would it be okay if I sit my whole stick? Okay. All right. We have two options. We can sit you next to the witness box, and we can put that microphone closer to you so that you're not having to hold the microphone. The other option is that we have a microphone, and I guess you would have to hold it in your hand when you're talking. So it's up to you, right? Some people might find that uncomfortable. I've never done it. Don't think I would ever want to. But it's up to you. Okay. All right. So, and I don't. Those steps on that witness stand are tricky. That's why you'll see that they have tape on them, so that because we have people fall out of them and fall into them and all of those sorts of things. So it's up to you. Whatever you think is more comfortable. I will tell you that that chair does not move. It swivels, but it doesn't move forward, and I don't think it rocks. So it does. Yeah. So it moves forward a little bit. So it's up to you how you think would be more comfortable. So just don't cook what you're looking at. But before you move there, you got to make me one promise, and that is that you're not going to try and get out of that stand by yourself. Okay. All right. As long as we're on the same page, because I didn't want you to get hurt. That work? Okay. Fine. Let's go ahead and bring the jury in then.
Letecia smiling, y'all. Well, she said she need to stand up. There you go. Stand up and teach. Keep your hand off your mouth. Jesus, out your hair. Whew, she need to cut that stuff. I'm keeping it nice. I'm being nice. Look at her, y'all getting serious since this is defense present his case. I think they're gonna present this situation for a while. So y'all get comfortable. Go get your dinner. I don't know what I want to eat. She look how she looking at the jury. You better be smiling at them.
You may all be seated.
Ready to sit down and put her hand in her mouth. Watch this.
Also recall 20 CR 135.
1,000. Two.
Witness to
There
report
she go. Put her hand in her mouth.
Um, and ladies and gentlemen, I think that person up because of Dr. Lewis's physical issues brought her on. And I can see that there's a picture by her as well. So she's already been sworn in with that. Good afternoon, Dr. Lewis. Please state and spell your last name correctly.
Dorothy Otnell Lewis, L-E-W-I-S.
And Dr. Lewis, we're going to talk a little bit about, start off with about your education and then some of your work experience that has given you insight into some of the issues that we're discussing and some of your other policies. Okay.
Fine.
All right. Where, Dr. Lewis, did you go to undergrad?
I went to Radcliffe College and Harvard University.
And was there a rank in which you graduated? Was there a rank in which you graduated? You, magna cum laude?
I was magna cum laude.
Yes. What is that?
That's my class.
Okay. And after graduating from there, where did you go?
I subsequently went to Yale University.
Do you remember what year you graduated from Yale University?
In 1960.
After you graduated from Yale Medical School, where did you go next? What was your fellowship? What did you do?
After graduation, I received a fellowship from the National Institute of Mental Health, and it was a research fellowship, and in which I was studying the ability to measure an individual's capacity for the ability to relate normally to other human beings, or not each other.
And how long did you do that for?
For
Okay. What did you do after that?
that, I did internship in pediatrics
And how long did you do that?
for
For a year? And what did you transition from your internship to pediatrics? Where did you transition again?
I then did my adult psychiatry training at the Yale University School of Medicine in the Department of Psychiatry.
Okay, so then you went back to Yale to specialize in psychiatry, correct?
Correct.
And how long were you at Yale Medical School Psychiatry? Okay.
2 years in adult psychiatry, and then I did 2 years in child and adolescent.
Okay.
So that would be a total in medical school, quite a few.
Okay. And then with your training specifically in adolescent and pediatric psychiatry and psychology, what did you use? Where did you take that training and where did you use it?
When I studied adult psychiatry, I did my first year of training at the West Haven VA hospital, and then the second year of adult training was completed at Yale New Haven, mostly on the inpatient service and in part on the outpatient clinic.
What kind of stuff did you see when you worked with the VA? Everything.
Yes. Well, it was primarily men, and it was individuals who had varying amounts of experience and time in the service. But it was an inpatient service, and much of the time I was on the long service because it was with patients where there was a risk to themselves or perhaps to others, were in an open ward.
Okay. And then after that, did you move on and do other stuff in either pediatric or adolescent psychiatry?
Yes. After the adult training, I spent 2 years at the Yale University Child Study Center, and this was actually most of the training there was outpatient training in diagnosis and treatment of children and adolescents.
And at some point in time, did your training in pediatric and adolescent psychiatry come to kind of intersect to some degree with the court system?
Yes.
Could you explain that for us?
by just spending one day a week at the juvenile court, just sitting, listening in, and being available if there were any way I could be useful. And at that time, it became clear that the court was handling some extremely emotionally, psychiatrically, sometimes medically, neurologically disturbed children and their families. And what is more, they really had no services to offer people. Uh, and so what I did is I collaborated with the head of probation and also the chief judge at the court, and we applied for a grant to create a clinic at the juvenile court in New Haven. And to the best of my knowledge, I think it was the first court clinic, period, psychiatric clinic in Connecticut that had ever been. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that it was. And to the best of my knowledge, I worked there for quite a few years, and it has continued to be funded, and it continues to exist.
Exists even today. Okay. Were there a time then when you kind of moved from working with adolescents to an older population with psychiatry?
Yes, I'm trying to think of
Okay.
any exact when that occurred.
Or do you remember being invited to join either the facilities of Columbia University or New York University? Or NYU?
Well, there was another year between it.
Well, what happened in that other year? I'm sorry.
While at the juvenile court clinic, the purpose of the clinic was one, and to report the families there, and also research if any research issues came up to study them. And so I worked with a neurologist, a social worker, learning disabilities people, what have you. And we discovered that there were a fair number of pretty serious psychiatric, neurologic disorders in this group. And what we did is we did some studies to try to measure were there any differences between, let's say, ordinary ordinary adolescents in the New Haven area who were not delinquent, and the court clinic population, and we found that indeed there were, and we published some papers on the differences between actually some of the fairly severe neuropsychiatric problems that distinguish the delinquent group from the other group, from the matched group of non-delinquents. And somehow our work became better known, and then I was
Talking about that work for those back to those articles being published, were those published in peer-reviewed journals?
yes.
And what is a peer-reviewed journal?
Peer-reviewed journal is it's a scientific journal, and it's a journal in which you submit whatever your research findings are, and then they are reviewed by other people who are experts in your field. Who are experts in your field. And they review whether they merit being published or not. And they were. And subsequent to that, I think I forgot to mention, I received a call from someone at the state, somebody in, I think, in corrections, and they had some funds in order to study juveniles at a at a correctional institution in Connecticut that had been created for seriously aggressive villains. It was a kind of new concept. And they asked whether I could put together a uh, uh, group similar to the group whom I had uh, put together for the court clinic, and whether we could study the juveniles uh, at the institution for severely violent uh, delinquents. And so we did do that, and we did do research that compared what we compared some of the more aggressive delinquents with the less aggressive, and eventually we were able to move out a little and we were able to actually get a group of non-delinquents, and we were able to do a matched sample. It was from New York and from Connecticut of delinquents
Yeah,
and
this is the
non-delinquents with the same
Letitia
socioeconomic
defense
background.
present
Whether
their
or not
case,
one had
his
certainly
case.
was the low one had not. And uh, we published that. I think that that was maybe one of our more influential kinds of papers. And I think that it was perhaps as a result of that and some of the other papers that we had published that I received invitations to join the faculty uh, at several of the universities in New York. And so I moved my work and I moved to New York. I moved my work to New York City.
And back to those studies that were really influential was part of the reason they were influential because they were kind of groundbreaking and contrary to how people had been looking at juvenile offenders prior to that.
Oh yes, they were different from what I had expected when I began my work. It was during the era of West Side Story where the praise was fun, right? And really, that was how I had trained and what I expected to find. And I was surprised to find what I found at the court clinic and then later at the
Can y'all do you all notice that this is the first woman that Letitia really respected, paid attention to, kept her hand out her mouth, watched her, participated? Do y'all notice that? So what we're watching now is Letitia Tosh trial live. The defense presents its case. That's what they doing now. And you notice Letitia, they and the lawyer and the attorney trying to make sure that she's paying attention. The whole time everybody else was talking, even the attorney that's sitting on the side of her allegedly, he said something to her to make her be appropriate while the defense present its case.
and for delinquent kids. And yes, it was new, and it was, oh, it's always been an area of disagreement, argument, questioning. I think by now it's fairly well accepted, but at the time it was a surprise to me and to the people who read our work.
And then you were indicating you moved your practice to New York. Where specifically in New York?
Well, I received
Well,
invitations to join the faculty of Columbia University, Cornell University, and New York University. And it was, it was a difficult choice, a kind of heady choice. And I decided to pick NYU, New York University. It may have been the least prestigious of the three, but they had a pretty. And New York and Cornell and Columbia, they were not delighted in having services for violent adolescents or violent adults, whereas NYU first of all, its base is Bellevue Hospital, and Bellevue was the very first, I believe, the very first general hospital in our whole country. Anyway, and NYU was, or Bellevue was very well known for having a prison.
What do this has to do with what does this has to do? Y'all, come on now. Be serious. What this older lady is speaking about, this young lady is speaking about, what does this has to do with Letecia case? Listen, y'all understand what she said. Listen to what she's talking about. New York and all of that. What does that got to do with Letecia case? About the murder part of the case. That's what they're trying to convince.
We're now at 20 minutes over. So I decided to take a position at NYU at Bellevue, and I commuted there for about 20 years from New Haven to Denver.
And then, so that allowed you to continue doing research in a certain population and how neurological and psychiatric things affect that certain population. Is that the accurate?
Yes, it extended your opportunities because in a general hospital you have equipment, you have with MRI.
Let me tell you. Let me tell y'all. Can I tell y'all? Let me educate y'all right quick. What they're trying to say, and they know they're not being honest. Letecia don't have an issue. She don't have a mental problem. She played her role while she was sitting in the court for a reason because she was doing what her attorney said. If you notice that this attorney right here who's sitting right here with his hand against his face, he know he told the teacher the whole time how to act. She was acting out. In other words, they don't want to put her in a penitentiary. They want to put her in a mental institution. That's not where Letecia needs to be. She needs to be in prison, allegedly. I'm going to skip this a little bit because it's getting bored.
I've looked at work at correctional psychiatric records and also at whatever records were produced by
Told you.
my clinicians who were working with the prosecution. Um, and I've reviewed nursing notes, handwriting samples, signatures of Letecia, and I've looked at whatever medical records were available, police reports, FBI reports, autopsy report on
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something. Prosecutor, y'all need to stand up when it's time for y'all to do your case, present your closing case, argument, whatever it is. Y'all gonna have to stand up for Gannon. It's all about Gannon, not about Letecia. And the lady sitting up here on the stand is all about Letecia and not about Gannon. Okay, I'm gonna skip this all the way because it's like I just don't agree with what she's saying. And this is in Letecia, like the winning that the lady doing. This is the first individual right here that Letecia likes. You know why? Because she for Letecia. The defense team is supposed to represent Letecia. Letecia don't want to go to jail. She want to go to an institution word in there.
Can you recall what Maria told you about what happened? Do you recall Maria, not necessarily what happened to Gannon, but Maria shooting somebody who she perceived as a key person? Right. That's true. You have to ask the other question of would it help to refresh your recollection? Anything to refresh your recollection, but moved on. saying that with fresh recollection. So he asked that question. Would me describing what Maria said refresh your recollection?
I think if I read what Maria said, I would, that would refresh my recollection. But I do not recall exactly that. I can recall my own thinking around that time where I thought, was she in the state of Maria when she did that? And there was something about the way in which this was connected to me where I thought,
Y'all, do you hear what this lady just said? She said when she killed Gannon. Listen, how can she say she killed Gannon and they trying to prove that she didn't kill? Y'all hear what this lady saying? Y'all got to pay attention to people. She she said that what she doing is saying that she killed Gannon. That Letecia killed Gannon. She slick and said that. Listen, look at her. See, I heard her. Let's back it up. Back it up just a little bit, right there.
Can you recall what Maria told you about what happened? Do you recall Maria?
She said she don't recall what Maria said about Gannon. This older lady said she don't remember. She doesn't. She don't remember. Sheesh. But listen to this. She looking at Letecia, want to save Letecia.
But Maria shooting somebody who she perceived as a key person. Would be describing what Maria said.
I read Maria said that was I do not recall exactly that. I can recall my own thinking around that time where I thought, was she in the state of Maria when she did that? And there was something about the way in which this was depicted to me where I thought, my goodness, have I met the killer Walter? And so there was something about the way in which she spoke of this that led me to think that I very much think that to be the most violent and most dangerous.
Whoa. Letecia, work it, Letecia. You heard what she said. Letecia has this woman thinking that she's not allegedly a violent person. That's what she's saying. Letecia leads her, but this is what it's mentally supposed to do to help your defense team. Yes, it does. So the lady doing what she's supposed to do. If y'all ain't got no good defense team, if you ain't got no good lawyer, you can't win. And you know what? And then lock these people up if they did wrong. Lock their behinds up. But if you have a good attorney, it ain't nothing they can do about it, y'all. Even though a person can be so wrong, but they got good attorneys to defense them and make it like it's not their fault, they can win. That's all I got to say. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. You already know. It's all about us. It's the real deals, right? Y'all didn't see this? Oh man. Y'all didn't see. Oh. Did y'all didn't see nothing? Okay, y'all had to see something. Okay.